I'll stand by you.
Yeah.
Pretenders?
Yeah.
Such a good song.
Yeah. I kind of.
You need to do a full cover of that one.
That's kind of screwed it. Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
I kind of screwed that one up, but heard
It's
that one
too
all the way
pretty.
down here too.
Too pretty to not do a cover of that one. That's a good one.
The Pretenders.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson.
Great measures. Think you can hear me? Probably so.
Probably.
Oh no, what are you gonna do? What is it?
Metallica.
I knew it.
All right, but we're doing newer Metallica.
Oh, great.
This one's from 2016.
That was almost 10 years ago.
I'm aware, but it's newer. It's not 1983. I think you'll like this one though. The song is called Spit Out the Bone.
All right. Spit out the bone, Metallica. I'm ready. I'm ready, Richard. Decade-old Metallica. No, I asked for newer Metallica.
You did.
So, let's get on with it.
All right, this is Spit Out the Bone by Metallica.
Metallica. Metallica. That's what I'm calling out. No, Metallica.
They're Spanish now.
It's Spanish. Metallica. You think that's what they call it? Metallica. Metallica. Proceed, Richard. What did you think, Richard?
I love it.
Yeah, man, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's try. So, it's long, huh?
About 7 minutes.
Yeah. I like that you can hear the bass.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just so much.
Yeah. Adds more body and substance to it for sure.
But something was weird on the drums to me.
What?
I don't know. It seems like he's doing like a little gallop or something at some point. I don't know. Something was driving me nuts about the drums.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, not the whole time, you know. He does it cool. He's solid on some feels, and the bass drum sounds really good. But when they take off, it sounds like he does like a gallop at some point or something. It drives me crazy, man. My least favorite part of that whole song is the drum. I even liked how him saying "spit out the bone." Mm-hmm. It's great. And then, you know, obviously that riff, and even the very first part where it's you know, I hear Jimi Hendrix has a song called Machine Gun where he does that.
Yeah.
So I was hearing Machine Gun in there.
Okay.
When he's singing in the verses, they go to B minor and then come down to G and then go back up to B minor and then down to G. Like they do all their little the initial musical parts in E minor, that and even at the end they go. Like which is that they do that chord structure there at the end, but then they go from that part where they go. They do a lot of musical parts, but at one point they go down. They do that weird. Do you remember that weird little change? Mm-hmm. I think it's before the guitar solo.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere, which is pretty cool though. I liked this because you can almost anticipate where they're going with stuff we've listened to before. But at some point, it's sort of like playing the blues, right? If you're going to be playing an E minor all the time, or not all the time, but a lot of the time. So you can do the open string thing. You know, it's interesting to hear somebody try to do something new with the blues, because there's really it's 1-4-5 stuff. I mean, not all of it. I mean, obviously there's a little bit of stuff you can do, but if you're gonna stay and then you're gonna switch to another chord and sing on it and then go back to your riff, they did a lot of interesting. I like this song better than I've liked any other song by Metallica.
Okay.
Just because of the fullness of it,
yeah.
and you hear the bass, man. The bass is just mean.
Yeah.
It's just lively.
Yeah.
Up under there, and that whole breakdown section.
I think
came at the perfect time.
I think this is the first Metallica song that I've showed you.
Not in the '80s.
No, we've done some '90s stuff.
Have we, Richard? Have we?
We did My Friend of Misery.
Yeah.
91, almost the 80s.
Still aren't really out of the 80s yet.
This is the first one, I'm pretty sure this is the first one I've showed you that has this bassist, Robert Trujillo, on it. And he's been with them, I mean, I guess he's now the longest tenured bassist in Metallica. He's been there since 02, 03.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
What's this song about?
Machinery and software, AI taking over, essentially.
Cool.
Chewing up man and spitting out the bone.
Nice.
That's how I interpret it.
Okay. Yeah. He's saying the line, "Come unto me."
Mm-hmm. Machine, the new divine.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. So you can sort of hear some of the machine sounds in there, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
Drumming, man.
What?
There was something up under there when they're going along with, you know, the very first part where it's da 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 da, and you just got the bass drum kind of going. It's all cool.
Yeah.
But when they take off running, it sounded as if at the end of his beat measure or something, he would do a little something. You know, if you hear somebody playing and they go, but instead they go like they, you know, they stutter.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. There was a stutter in there, in the bass drum or something.
I don't guess I've ever noticed it. I'll have to go back and listen.
Driving me bonkers, dude. And I don't know, maybe he was hitting something on the bass that was, you know, I just couldn't find it, and it just sticking out funny to me every now and then. And props to him, like I said, they're, after that many years of trying to play, you know, whatever. Maybe you need a little something else. You need something that's not the same beat that you've played in so many different parts, and maybe there's a little thing for you to do that is interesting to you and makes it a little more unique, but then is also a bad idea. I don't know.
I mean, there, you know, I think something that's never lost on me when I hear this song is the speed of it, the somewhat technicality of it, and then their age. You know, I think they were early mid-50s when they did this one.
Yeah.
Which this was a double album, so I mean, it wasn't just this one song. It was a lot of songs.
This wasn't the only song on the album you're trying to say?
Yeah, so I mean,
on a double album.
Who knows? I don't know.
There had to be 2 songs at least.
At least. I don't know how much time they spent in the studio, but I mean, to do it at, you know, at an older age, playing something at this speed, I mean, it's not like it hasn't been done before or won't be done again, but it's just impressive to me.
Enough cocaine, you can get you anywhere, bro. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I mean, it can. But I'm just saying they're alluding to them being on cocaine is not, you know, part of the joke, but not really the focus of it so much. It's more about the cocaine, as everybody who's done cocaine knows, or doesn't do it anymore, like us.
Right.
I don't know if it's my tendency to want to when you hear something moving that fast or at that pace, that you get ahead of yourself and you start moving faster and faster in your mind, and because they're probably on a click, keeping it together, that it sounds like the drummer's dragging on you a little. Something was funky about something just wasn't matching with 3 of them playing and then the drums for some reason to me. I wasn't really thinking about how old they are at the time doing it and whether or not it's an impressive geriatric pull-off or anything. But I see where you're coming from. But it just sounds so thick. It was just kind of, you know.
Very well recorded.
Yeah.
Mixed, mastered.
It sounds like there was a sort of an Alice Cooper that there towards the end.
Like $1 Billion Babies, or is that what?
Just the way the guitar went. That when they were switching chords and one of them was doing it up top, it just sounded like a riff from Alice Cooper.
Okay.
Yeah, I think my favorite song, Farts. Favorite part of the song is the breakdown of it.
Sure, yeah.
And then that cool chord change down to the C sharp minor. That sort of sounds like Indiana Jones or something. Or like when he finds something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the big reveal.
Yeah, and he looks or something, or there's somebody behind him, and you're Bran. The guitar solo was pretty cool. There's some really cool guitar tone parts. Just their tone in certain little break sections, and it would just be the guitar or whatever. the guitar sounded really good. Bass sounded really good. I like Metallica like this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Bring it up into the future.
Good to know.
We're gonna listen to Metallica. Let's do it from. Let's do some other stuff up here.
Okay. We can do that.
Around our area.
Yeah, we can do that.
And it's cool that the lyrics are relevant. That's just more interesting lyrics to me. Spit out the bone. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I liked this song.
Okay.
I liked this Metallica song.
I'm glad you did.
What's the name of this
A
album?
little bit of a relief. Hardwired to Self-Destruct.
Double album, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
It had been the release before this was 2008, so it had been 8 years since they had come out with anything. That album was called Death Magnetic, and we need to do something from that one too. 2008. That's a big.
Because you love that year so much. It's your favorite year of music.
Is it?
Dude, everything you play is from 2007, 2008, and 9.
05.
I guess, well, you just like that early 2000s. You were just really affected by music during that time.
I may get killed for this, but because a lot of people like Death Magnetic, and I don't dislike it. It's just not my favorite. But a lot of people like that album. A lot of people like that album.
Death Magnetic.
Mm-hmm. There was something about the guitar tone that I didn't care for.
Okay.
But
these guitar tones were great.
Yeah.
Get out the bone. Yeah, it works really well with his way.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, I don't know. What about you? Nothing?
No, I think I'm good.
I think we've covered everything.
Mm-hmm.
So wrap it up.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
And thanks for showing me this.
You're very welcome. That was Spit Out the Bone by Metallica.
Great Measures. Rah!
My name is Richard. This is Judson. We are Great Measures. Have a wonderful day.